Shot. Looking forward, Josh. One more. Ooh.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Miller is out there with Gordon Hayward. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Jordan Poole. And for Boston, manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Brown. At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. Each of these teams can go deep into their bench, Grant. We'll probably see a lot of different looks in terms of rotations.
Because of their collective depth, both teams can come at you in waves. Another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Now here's Melton. Poole outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Poole outside. And he drives in. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Poole with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Poole, the pass to Miller. And he dunks it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
It's really good to see Kristaps inside forcing the issue. We know his outside abilities, but he can also bang down low.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Defended by Porzingis. Ooh, Williams with the block. Porzingis passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Hayward outside. The 3. Boston with a rebound. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive. Found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Pass to Poole. Over Brogdon.
And great D from Brogdon. He's got good size and can guard multiple positions.
And there's the rejection. Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Melton passes to Miller. It's Poole on the wing. Melton outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a look at the stats for Jordan Poole. Boston on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Tatum from long range. Miller pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. It's Poole on the wing. Drills it from deep. Poole's got 7 points. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Brogdon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Tatum against Hayward. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. 6-point game. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. Taking a look at Boston. Right now, they're in 10th place, hoping to get themselves into the playoff picture.
Well, for the Celtics, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Lets the three fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Teams are in the thick of it now, Grant. More than half of the regular season is behind us.
Yeah, in the thick of it is right. Teams are getting fatigued right now. This is the point of the year where the teams with the most depth separate themselves from the pack. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Melton against Brown. Poole outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller. The three-pointer off the mark. For Boston, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Tatum passes to Williams. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Williams defending from deep. Hayward. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Brogdon. Outside Brown. From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 6.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Melton against Brown. Melton misses.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Bol, he's checked in for Williams. Karis LeVert comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Dinwiddie in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here's Warren. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
There's the link Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Clock at 6. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And let's take some time now to see the small forwards around the league who have been really producing for their teams on the offensive end. Number 1, Jason Tatum.
And there's no question he's one of the greatest offensive threats in the league. Always capable of posting huge numbers from the wing.
And he does it night in and night out. He's a superstar, a player that fans come out just to see, whether he's at home or on the road.
And the bucket is good.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Smitty, when you look at a player like Gabe Vincent, you got to respect his confidence, man.
BA, this kid doesn't think twice about firing away, especially from outside the arc, where he can be dangerous.
Gabe Vincent.
That free throw, no good. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
He hits the second from the line. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Celtics. 13-point lead. Pass to Tatum.
An ascending superstar. Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
Second team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Oh, it's blocked by Bol.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Vincent, averaging around 6 a game. LeVert outside. Here's Bo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Diallo. Rebounded by the Celtics. Dinwiddie with it. He's scoreless. Up top, Brown. Tatum from long range. No good. The Grizzlies shooting only 26% in the first. Clark, the pass to Vincent. Here's Moody. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Boston's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Tatum from long range gets the 3 to fall. Tatum's got 12 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Davison, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Vincent. Here's Moody. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Moody's got his second basket on the night.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Davison. The 3 is up. Warren with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Clark with it. A minute 39 left in the first quarter. Here's Vincent. Steps back and shoots. Bull grabs the board. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
1:10 left now in the first quarter. And stolen by Bull. And here's the fast break. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Clark, coming off a 22-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Warren, the pass to Moody, stolen by Dinwiddie. Fast break, here come the Celtics. Pass to Tatum. Here's Davison, still without a bucket. Over Moody, it's deflected, and they get it back. He goes up again, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
Jason Tatum.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the Celtics making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And the second free throw is good. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Warren against Tatum. Diallo outside. On the mark with the 15-footer.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
And so it's Boston sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And Boston has possession. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Davison in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
Here's Moody. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Miller, the pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Here's Poole, following the bucket by the Celtics. And that one drops for him.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Now Dinwiddie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Porzingis. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Williams passes to Davison. Over Poole. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Davison's got his first 2 points of the night. And the Grizzlies shooting only 36% so far in this game. Pass to Hayward. Driving to the basket. Missed inside.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Poole outside. Hayward outside. From the arc. The rebound, Celtics.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Moody, good. Moody's got 6 points.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Dinwiddie, and Brogdon is subbed in for Davison. Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Celtics in possession here. The 11-footer. Brown can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Porzingis against Hayward. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with. Give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets.
That free throw good from Hayward.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Hayward. Here's Brogdon. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. Outside, Brown lets it go from deep. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Hayward.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Brown.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Now here's Hayward. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Memphis. Brogdon, the pass to LeVert. And here's Brown for three. Fires in the triple. Brown's got 15.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And the shot's good. Poole's gotten 4 this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Brown against Hayward.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And it's Poole with the ball for Memphis. And the Grizzlies call time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at Memphis, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle.
You know, for Memphis, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
Now here's Melton. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Inside, deflects the pass. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Now here's LeVert. Right side, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Kick out to Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Memphis, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Poole outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Melton. Drives to the hoop. Here's Miller. Fires from the corner. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Williams finds LeVert. Melton against Porzingis. And here's Brogdon. Right side, Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, we've seen Brown take strides as a playmaker out of the pick and roll.
And here's Poole. He's got 11. Pass to Miller. Melton against LeVert. And that one's good. Melton's got his first points of the night.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Brogdon. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. It's good on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Fires it from 18. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. It's Brown on the wing. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Poole, the pass to Miller. Pass to Melton. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Porzingis. And that one hits the back iron. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Melton left side. Williams defending. Now Poole. The teardrop. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. They retain possession. Miller can't get it to go. Boston has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Now here's LeVert. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Melton. The Grizzlies shooting around 35% from the field so far. Here's Hayward. 11 feet out and he hits it. Hayward's got 6 points in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Brogdon, the pass to LeVert. Outside, Brown. Let's go with a 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
The Grizzlies shooting about 40% during the second quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, number 51, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And some changes here for the Celtics. Bol, he's checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Porzingis. And it's Davison in for Malcolm Brogdon. That one's no good. The Celtics shooting 56% for the second quarter. LeVert with the ball. There's the 3. Warren with the rebound. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Vincent passes to Warren. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You gotta guard Warren close, especially when he's lurking inside looking to score.
LeVert outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Over Diallo. The shot by LeVert, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Clark finds Diallo. A minute 42 left to play in the first half of basketball. Clark in the post, hounded by Tatum. Here's Vincent. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. Then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Boston. Hardaway's checked in for Jaylen Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in for LeVert. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Moody's checked in. And so he hits both. Boston shooting the rock at 58%. Outside Hardaway. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Back to Hardaway. To the right side. Got a piece of it. Davison. The pass to Hardaway. The rebound by Diallo.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Count it. Warren's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Hardaway. No points so far. Dinwiddie finds Hardaway. That's tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. And he lobs it up. Deflected. Here's Tatum. 14 points for him last game against Toronto.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Vincent. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Tatum. Misses the jumper.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Celtics Youth Dance Team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the 3 in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open in the second half, keep saying, fire, fire.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problem. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. On the court for Memphis, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Gordon Hayward is out there with Miller. Then it's Jordan Poole. Pass to Porzingis. Blocked! Now Melton. Poole outside. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Poole's got 13.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Melton up top, defended by Brown.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Pass to Brogdon. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Jordan Poole, first personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line with one shot.
And that one falls for Brogdon. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Brown against Melton. Stolen by Melton. Lays it up and banks it in. Melton's got his second bucket of the night.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Fires for three. That's off. 7 for 12 now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Melton left side. Pass to Poole. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Poole's got 15.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Tatum passes to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his.
And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Shooting guards who are great defenders. The steals leaders. DeAnthony Melton, number 1.
And if you're fortunate to see him on a nightly basis, you really appreciate the work he does at the defensive end. Just a great mix of effort and technique.
His technique is so great, but it's that effort you talked about that has him at the top of this list. He puts so much into his defense, he just never lets up on that end of the floor.
The line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails both of them. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Miller. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. And here's Brown for three. Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 24.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Poole, the pass to Hayward. Here's Miller. The three is up. The shot off that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Tatum. And here's Brogdon. He has 7. Outside, Williams. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Porzingis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Porzingis has got 15.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Brown. Now here's Williams. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Oh, some solid defense from Poole.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And it's Tatum missing.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Hayward, the pass to Melton. Back to Hayward. Brogdon against Poole. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Miller. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
First team foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
And the first one at the line is good. Karis LeVert's checked in for Williams. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Moody comes in for Poole. Both shots good from the stripe. Boston's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Over to the wing. Pass to Brown. LeVert outside. Outside Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Moody, defended by Brown. Now here's Clark. Melton finds Clark. 6 to shoot. Moody from outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. Brown's got 26.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Clark outside. Back to Melton. Here's Miller. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Brown. Tatum with the block. LeVert outside. Here he goes. Pass to Porzingis. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
At 7'3", tough to challenge Porzingis' shot without making contact. That could have drawn a whistle.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Diallo's checked in for Memphis. Vincent comes in for Melton. Now here's Tatum. He's got 22. Outside for LeVert. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. LeVert's got his second bucket on the night.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Diallo. And the call will be against Hamidou Diallo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Hardaway's checked in for Boston. Warren's checked in for Memphis. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's Davison. Clark grabs the board. Diallo outside.
Boston foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Vincent passes to Clark. To the inside. Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
Warren against Tatum. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's Vincent. Pass to Clark. Outside Warren. Jacks up a three. And the three-pointer goes. Warren's got 9 points.
Such a confident score. We've seen Warren go off for 50-plus in a game.
And here's Tatum. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Excellent move to score the basketball despite a weak pick.
Vincent passes to Clark. Here's Moody. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Moody misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
To the paint. Tatum inside, working on Warren. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Vincent passes to Diallo.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Hardaway grabs the board. Well, the Celtics shooting 42% in this third quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Finished off by Bull.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Warren. 4-3. Drains the triple. Warren's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, so underrated as a shooter. T.J. Warren, multiple years shooting over 40% from deep.
Now here's Hardaway. Dinwiddie with it. 5 to shoot. Over Moody. Dinwiddie, no good.
Great defense. can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
Warren, the pass to Vincent. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Dinwiddie outside. Warren with the rebound. Warren's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, Clark. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Clark's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's Davison. Basket's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Warren against Tatum. Warren with the ball. 12 points for him. Over Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal
That one on Tatum.
Tough defense on that play for Warren. It's a credit to his shooting ability that he was able to get the shot off at all.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Warren.
It's tough not to like a hard-working player like T.J. Warren. I mean, he gives his team a lot of effort and is a reliable points producer for them.
Both good from the line that time. So it's Boston now. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And so it's Boston firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Cam Reddish, and it's Hardaway in a 2-guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the block. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Clock at 6. It's good with time running down on the shot clock.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Hardaway against Diallo. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Diallo. Floats one. And the layup is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Here's Erickson, and rejected. And he gets it back, and the shot goes. Here's Vincent. You know, for the past few years, Smitty, it's been amazing how deep the talent is in the NBA draft every year.
I love it, BA, because you're starting to find stars in the second round. Guys who are picked 40, 50 are becoming all-stars, rookie of the year, and winning a lot of awards. I think the talent right now in the world is fantastic.
For three, Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Got a line change here for Boston. Brogdon against Poole. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
And you can't give Brogdon avenues to the rim. That's a recipe for disaster.
Pass to Diallo. To the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Now the Celtics on the move. Brogdon against Diallo. Now here's Brogdon. He's closely guarded. And here's LeVert for three. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. Poole outside.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
First personal foul.
And with expansion whispers continuing to grow, Smitty, if it happens, you figure there would have to be some realignment.
Yes, BA. Most likely a team will move to the east. Presents a chance for the NBA to change the layout of the league. Might add a division and find ways to cut down on travel.
Free throw good. Poole. And he makes both free throws. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Brogdon. He takes it in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Personal foul.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. And that one falls for Brogdon. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Poole outside. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
It's so true, BA. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Shooting for Memphis, Gordon Hayward at the line for 3.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. Well, Smitty, at 6'8" with your ball handling ability, you were known for your versatility in your playing days.
I was, B.A. I was drafted as a point guard, but I've probably been power forward in today's NBA. It's positionless basketball nowadays with NBA. Everybody's skilled, handle, and shoot the three.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Memphis Grizzlies.
And using every part of his 6'5", 229-pound frame, Brogdon forces the defense to foul.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Brogdon. And so Brogdon nails both of them.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Pass to Miller. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Hayward. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
There's the awareness of Hayward. Senses everything around him, knows where to get his points.
LeVert passes to Porzingis. Outside for LeVert. Outside Brogdon. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Smitty, there's been a lot of talk about the parity in the NBA right now. There are a lot of contenders for the title each year.
NBA is great for the league. The more teams competing for championships, the better it is for the fans.
Now here's LeVert. Blocked! They get it back. Here's Miller, defended by Porzingis. Miller can't get it to go. Knocked away. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Pushing it up now. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's LeVert. Porzingis passes to LeVert. And here is Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to LeVert. Porzingis for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Melton outside. Here's Miller, defended by Porzingis. From downtown, sinks it from distance. Miller's got 11 points here in the second half.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Who wants the t-shirt?
And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in.
Entertainment.
LeVert outside. Brogdon finds Williams. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Miller's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, Melton. Porzingis grabs the board.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
On the wing, Tatum. Good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 6 assists in the game.
With how well Tatum moves, sometimes you forget he's 6'8", but he's got great size, putting it to use down low.
Williams defending. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Porzingis.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Hayward. And you look at the evolution of trade requests, Smitty. The pendulum has really swung.
It has. I think you look back in the day, it was easier to make trades, but I think right now you definitely have to listen to guys who are taking up so much of your salary cap. If they don't want to be there, you got to try to find a way to get them and ship them out of town.
Here's Brogdon after the basket by Memphis. Porzingis passes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Porzingis passes to Williams. LeVert up top. Pass to Brogdon. From outside the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Down low. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, BA, anchoring the defense.
Now here's Hayward. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Porzingis. Buries it down low. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
It's Poole the drive. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Bowl, he's checked in for Williams. Hardaway comes in for Jason Tatum. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for LeVert. And it's Davison in for Malcolm Brogdon. Pass to Diallo. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Greg?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Porzingis surveying the floor. 13 feet out. Grizzlies with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hayward outside. Outside Warren. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, just outworking the coverage. Warren enjoys going up strong and cashing in despite the contact.
Pass to Davison. There's the triple. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Porzingis against Hayward. Banked it in off the glass. Hayward's got 7 now in this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for Kristaps Porzingis.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact, whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help. He provided the intimidation factor his defense needed.
Here's Davison. Unloads. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Now here's Diallo. Rejected by Bol. And they get it back. Tries again. Vincent can't hit. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Boston. Here's Davison. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for coming out.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Get home safely and
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.